Did I pour a drink on me? What is a dot? Oh, it's my straw. You guys literally saw how bad I don't see. I look like a Barbie doll. It's just so cute. I look so cute. I sound like my niece. She's like, Martha, you look so cute. Oh, I am drinking. 1 second. Okay. I'm drinking Switch. It's an energy drink. It's called Jelly Babies. Well, this flavor is Jelly Babies. It's so good. It's so good. Every time. It's so good. That sounds. Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, how are you? My name is Mackie. Welcome to Mackie Really Reads. Welcome to your safe haven. This one. Everyone is safe. Everyone has been reading great books. Oh, this straw is very... It has my lipstick on now. It's fine. But everyone is well, everyone is safe, and everybody has been reading great books. Just trying to make sure this thing is in fact on, because I will crash out. I will crash out if it does switch off, because it has taken me... It's been 6 weeks since I've actually sat down and filmed a video like this. It has been a while. Why have I taken so much time? I don't know, man. I just haven't been feeling it. Am I bright enough? I mean, I know I'm the star of the show, but like, am I bright enough? I know that's right. Today, I'm going to be talking about all the books that I did not do a reading wrap-up of for the past 3 months. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way that's possible. It is possible. And technically, it hasn't been a lot of books. And technically, I have been sharing the books that I've been reading. If you have been watching my reading vlogs, guys, I'm getting a new tattoo. I'm so excited. It's like, I feel like someone next door is like smoking weed. Like, because I smell it. And it's such an earthy, like, it's not a nice smell. It's not a nice smell. Guys, don't smoke, yeah? Do you know smokers are the most selfish people in the world? It's a fun fact. This is my own theory, and feel free to... Actually, don't feel free to do anything. It's my theory and my theory alone. Smokers are the most selfish people in the entire world. Anyways, let me get right into this. I read a total of the past 3 months, which... Whew, I've been going through it, bitch.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch.
I've been going through it. It's my Saturn return. If you're born anywhere from 1996 to 1999 and you're wondering why your life sucks, welcome to your Saturn return, honey. I hope you'll be fine. I'll be fine. Anyways, the first book that I read is Beautifully Broken by Michelle Hurd. I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes. I have 3 books in front of me. They all have my notes. So, that's why I'm looking down. This book is... So what happened before, I tell you. I really wanted to read a book that was just like really calm but emotional, but not a lot of drama. Oh my goodness, my niece is here. Oh my god. She's gonna want to take a video with me. And I can't say no to her. I'm screwed.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So this book is about Cara and Damien. Like I said, I really wanted a book that was like relaxed, calm. Yeah, someone is smoking weed and it's like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, you see, this is why I say smokers are the most selfish people in the world. Because what do you mean? Why are they smoking? Why can't they smoke in their own house? Why can't they smoke in their own house, in their own room? Like, why do I have to be involved? I have asthma, okay? I have asthma, and now I gotta be smelling all these things, and I didn't ask for it, and it's illegal. Let me tell you, it's illegal. So not only is it illegal, now if I press charges, it's not gonna be nice. That's why I don't like smokers. That's why I don't like smokers. I'm not an addict. Okay, I'm not an addict. I didn't cause this. I didn't start this. Guys, don't smoke. Okay, don't smoke. It's not good for you. Okay, you're so much prettier without smoking. Your life will be so much better if you don't smoke. Let me tell you guys, don't smoke. Okay, so Carte is South African. I'm very excited that we have a little South African representation. I mean, Michelle Hurd has been representing South Africa very well. I'm very, very happy. And I love her books. I've been reading a ton of her books. I haven't got them yet because there's some books that aren't available. I don't know why, because she's South African. I don't get it. Every time I breathe, I smell. Damn it, man. Anyways, I'm gonna try to ignore it. Okay. So Carte's parents are unalived at the beginning of the story, and she is the only one that's left. So her uncle is like, you need to run. People are after you. They know you're still alive, so you need to run. She runs. She goes to the US, and she's been hiding, ducking and diving for the past 7 years. And then, lo and behold, she gets caught again. And she is trapped in this really dark, miserable, smelling room for a couple of days, and a lot of bad things start happening to her. People are causing that. And then, lo and behold, our hero, Damon, he comes. He's sort of like a vigilante, sort of. Did I pour a drink on me? What is a dot? Oh, it's my straw. You guys literally saw how bad I don't see. I can't see for shit. I can't see, guys. Don't make fun of me. I'm trying. I really thought there was a mark. It didn't even clock in my head that it could be a straw. I was like, oh, I spilled on myself. Because I do spill on myself a lot. Anyways, Damon rescues her. They start having this bond. And I know what you're thinking. Stockholm syndrome. And I'm like, so what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay? At this stage, I'll take Stockholm syndrome for love. I'm just joking. I don't want that. I don't want any form of love. That is, they do fall in love. He is sweet and very guarded, and he's just like, you know, that quiet storm. He's just like really calm and rugged, and he's just a beautiful man all around. And then we have Cara. She's dealing with a lot of things. She's going through a lot of stuff. And it's just a beautiful story of love and heartbreak, of surviving, of just, you know, sometimes life feels like it's shit. And it is, but it will get better. That's what I got from this book. Okay, that's what I got. And then I was like, oh, this book was so good. Let me read the second one. And was it good? Yes, it was. It is the parents, the first book, they get married, blah, 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 right? The son in this book, right, his name is Eli, and he's lived in this small town where they kind of ran off to for a while, and he has sort of had this crush on this girl for a long time. They've been in the same high school together, and finally they start dating. She's this sweet, just like really shy, really timid, quiet type of girl, and I love their dynamic because he's also a bit quiet, which is never really how it works. Usually someone is always like more, you know, more talkative, more extroverted, but both of them are really kind of quiet and charming and just like really I wouldn't say guarded, like introverted, which I really enjoyed as an introvert myself. So we also do deal with the heavy topics of like essay, murder, you know, normal stuff. Like I said, this is a very emotionally heavy book. However, it's so beautiful and I totally enjoyed it. Then the next book that I read is Captivated by Danger by Endiya Carter. This is the first book that I read. No, it's the second book of this Yes, it's the second book of this series, the Danger series. So we have the firstborn, we have Diesel Danger. He is the accountant or financial what. I don't know what type of finance he does. He just deals with the numbers. That's all I know. Yeah, I'm not good. Am I good with numbers? I am good with numbers. It's just when letters are involved, it just kind of gets blurry. And then I did get kicked out of a lot of maths classes because I just wasn't feeling it, bro. I wasn't gonna fake it. So I would just sit and I would read my book, and then he'd be like, "You don't want to be in class?" And I'd be like, "Sure, I can gladly go," and I did. So it was voluntary. It was more voluntary than anything else. We had a what do you call this? An understanding that I did not want to be here, and he knew that very well. So yeah, I don't miss high school at all. I really don't. Heroine in the story is Grayson McCree. She has had a really, really sad, I wouldn't say upbringing, but the past 3 or 4 years of her life have been really, really tragic. It's just one thing after the next. So she gets married. Okay, let me tell you the tropes first. It's a small town. Billionaire romance. Well, she is from a small town. Then she moves to New York. So she has been married to her high school sweetheart for a while. They do get divorced because she finds out that he's been cheating on her with her cousin. So she was pregnant and then she lost her baby. It was a stillborn. She's been going through a lot of sadness and depression, and the 5 stages of grief, as people call it. And she also, while she's going through her 5 stages of grief, finds out her husband is cheating on her. She gets divorced. She has to grieve not only her marriage, she has to grieve her baby. It's a lot of things. She's been going through it.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch.
And she's a teacher as well. So one day she's out with her friend. It's like her first time being out in like a year or so with her friend. And then she meets Diesel Danger, the billionaire from New York. His family is very, very like prestigious and wealthy, and they're just like this beautiful black couple. Did I tell you that this book is all about black people? Anyways, I did. Now you know. So what happens is he sees her from across the room. He's like, "Ooh, she's cute. Maybe I could get it," right? And then he finds out she's actually a mess, right? She's actually a mess. And you would think he would run away, but he's really intrigued. He's really, really intrigued. And he sort of brings up this proposition of move to New York, be my sub, and I'll give you 3 things. He's like, I'll give you 3 gifts. 3 gifts. And she's like, I don't want gifts. I want 3 dates. And he's like, that's never going to happen. And that just keeps going. That's like the theme of the book. That is, she does move to New York and they do fall in love. I loved the ending. Like, I think sometimes people for the 3rd act, they usually do a breakup, but the way this was done, it was so beautiful. It just made me feel like sometimes I feel like authors that is, they're caught out in diving more into the situation, into whatever the cause or whatever the situation is, like whatever the problem is in the relationship. They just cop out and just be like, it's a little miscommunication, it's a breakup. There can be so much more that authors can do in the 3rd act. It doesn't always have to be a breakup. It's always a breakup. It's so annoying that people don't have to break up to fix a situation. You don't need to break up with someone to handle the situation. However, this one was done so well. It was so beautiful, and it actually made sense. It made sense. It made so much sense, and it was so, so beautiful. I loved it. I did give it 4.5 stars. It is steamy, like steam worthy. Do you understand? Steam worthy. Then the next book that I did read is King of Greed by Huang. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of like King of Greed by Huang. This book is the third book, right? It is. Yes, it's the third book in the King of Sin series. Yes, it's by Dominic and Alexandra. It is, I wouldn't even call it a married in, technically it's a marriage in trouble, but they do get divorced, so it's no longer a marriage, so it's kind of like a second chance romance. But it's kind of like blurry, because it's like they still love each other. It's like, my only problem with this, it's a great story, but I just feel like Alessandra, I know people think like she's sweet and she's calm, but she was like doing a lot of manipulative things. I did like this book. I did give it 3 stars. So it's not about like not liking the story. It is a billionaire romance. They're working through whatever they're working through. She's Brazilian. Great. All the great stuff. My only tiff is I didn't like Alexandra because I felt like she was just like manipulating him. She knew that he loved her and he was going to do whatever it took. I mean, I get it. You want to get your point across. You want to sting him a little bit, right? We've all been there. You want to sting him a little. He stinged you, so you're trying to sting back. It's okay. But do you have to go that far? Like, at some point, it's like, man, this is more than just needing attention. Like, this is a lot now. Even for you. Like, we were all for it, but like, come on, you're still in love with him. He's still in love with you. Let's just get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? That was my only tip for this. It is dual timelines. Usually happens with second chance romance, which is not my favorite thing. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to complain too much. It's okay. Then I read The Heir Apparent Rejected Mate. This is the Cate C Wells series. What is it? The Rejected Mate series. What book is this? It's the second book. Okay, this book is about Rosie and Cate Collins. Okay. I'm remembering everything because I wrote down the notes. So Cate is a popular guy. He's the heir. He is the heir, right? And she's a scavenger, which is the lowest of the lowest of the lowest. And yeah, they are fated mates, and they do need to mate. And it was cute. It was just a cute wolf romance, and that's it. That's, if you're looking for a cute romance about fated mates, about a low-ranking wolf loving a high-ranking wolf, then go for it. Go for this book. I loved it. I did like the first one more, but it's okay. I felt like Rosie could be annoying a little bit, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. Then I read Hostile Takeover by Christina C. Jones. This is the first book in the Blackwood series. This book is about Orion Sterling and Nilani Stark. I love that name, Nilani. I loved this book so much. I think it's my second Christina C. Jones. Yeah, it has to be because I read the other. Yeah. Oh, that means I've given both Christina C. Jones books 5 stars. Oh, that's good. Wow. I actually okay. That means I like your writing. That's really good. So, both of them are millionaires. He is richer. Right? You better be on. Right? He's like a billionaire status. She's more millionaire. They'll have family's company, right? Okay. Maybe they think this is better if I say it like this. It's kind of like a Walmart, a mini Walmart, a Walgreens. Is Walgreens a bit less? I mean, it's just like a veggie thing. You see, now, if I was talking about like South African terms, I would be like a Food Lovers, a fruit and a fruit shop, whatever. They have this big shop, right? And it's been in her family's lineage for a while, right? She's next in line to get it. One day she comes into her boardroom and she finds out that her company, her family's company, is about to go kaboom. Kaboom, that is, kaboom. Her family's company is about to go kaboom. So we have the hero. He's Marley Gray, Orion. He's like, it doesn't have to go kaboom. all you have to do is marry me, and I will give you your company, your family's company, and I will stay away. All you have to do is marry me for 2 years and give me an heir. Easy trade-off. I wouldn't do it personally. I'll let it burn. Never ever underestimate my ability to self-destruct. To just let everything burn. Never ever underestimate. I would do it. I would watch it burn. I really would. But that's me. That's not Alani. She's like, okay, I will take it. I will marry him. And then they fall in love. They get married. And I think it's like a Christmas wedding. It's so cute though. And he's like arrogant, but like really attentive. And he's not rude, which you don't like. We've already discovered that we don't like rude people, right? He's not rude. He's kind and loyal. Very, very... Ooh, my hair stuck to my watch. Okay, there we go. And he has kind of had an eye for her for a while. So he's been planning this for a minute now. And he's like, oh, finally, I get to have her. And he's like, I'm not letting her go. And they get married within a month. And they fall in love very, very quickly. Perfect, you're still on. Right. And then the next book, my July read, right? I'm almost done. There's like 3 books left, like I told you. It's not a lot, okay? We have one of my favorite books of this year, Fast by Millie Belizaire. Belizaire. I apologize. I don't know how to say your name, ma'am. But your book, Chef's Kiss, it's amazing. Amazing. Right. Give 5 stars. It's a standalone. It's a childhood best friends to lovers. Yeah. Okay, like that. So we have Caprice Latimore and we have Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor is a basketball player, and Caprice, yeah, let me start from the beginning. Right. Caprice's parents are gone. She moves into this pink house, right? It is her grandmother's house. And in that grandmother's house, her grandmother has a son. His name is Malcolm. Was it Maurice? Starts with an M. No one cares about him. He's the devil, okay? And then a lot of things are happening to her in that house. And her only safe haven is the library and Sean Taylor, who is the most popular guy, you know, where they live. They take a liking to each other. They become best friends. And it's kind of weird. Well, it's weird for everyone else because like she's, like I said, the least popular person and he's the most popular guy. And he's always had a thing for her, but she's like, he's always dating other people. So he just dates around and I'm not going to do it. So what happens is something happens to Caprice when she's like 8 years old, and her grandmother sort of believes her but doesn't believe her. So he's like, the grandmother's like to her son, if you don't move out of the house, I'm gonna call the cops. And then she does call the cops. What ends up happening is he's kind of like a drug dealer and he's had stuff in his room, so he goes to jail for a very long time. So the grandmother does blame Caprice for her calling the cops. It's just like, it's a mess. It's a mess, but it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I'm just trying to put, if you like Binding 13, you will love this book. Kind of different, but it's similar. It's so, so, so beautiful. I love this romance so much. It's one of my favorite books of this year. I'm so happy that I read it. I loved it so much. And I did read the Shatter Me series, which is on my reading vlog playlist. I read Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Find Me. All those videos are up. Yep, all of them are up. And then last book, no, 2 more books that I did read is Rome by Gray Huffington. This is the book about the ballerina, which she is the baby of the family. So we have a basketball player and a ballerina. Rome, she has had these dreams ever since I think she was like 12 or 14, of this guy that she's going to marry. She knows it's her soulmate. And she's never seen his face, but she's always known that this is the man I'm going to marry. And then she moves back to her small town. And I say small town loosely. It's like this luxury. It's like the Hamptons, right? And she's the ballerina there. She's kind of taking over for a friend who has fallen sick. So she's going to be her... do people call it stand up or standing in something? She's gonna take the role. I don't know if it's like the Nutcracker or the Black Swan, whatever. She's a ballerina, just remember that, okay? Then she meets her husband in her head, and that husband happens to be engaged to someone else, right? And what you're thinking, how are they gonna... it's not forbidden. It's not forbidden. This is love at first sight, okay? He sees her, he's like, yep, I don't know what it is about you, but there's something about you. And then she tells him, and he quickly, and when I say quickly, I mean quickly, he ends that engagement with that female very, very quickly. And then he gets involved with Rome. And yeah, it's like that. It's that good of a series. That's all you need to know. I did give it 4.5 stars. Really, really good. I loved it. I loved seeing Chemistry, which is the first book in the series is called Chemistry. And then I think hers like the 5th book, Rome, that is. And then the last book that I did finish today is They Call Him Nas by Cate C Wells. This book is about this book is about Nas and Day Richardson. Would I say he's in the mafia? No. Would I say he's the boss? Yes. So, with that being said, he is a very dangerous man, and he is also grieving, and he's going through a difficult time. Okay? He lost his fiance and his baby like 3 years ago, in the story that is. And he is not really wanting to date, but you know, he knows he has to. So his sister is like getting married, and the sister is like, you need to bring a date, or mom's gonna, she's gonna find someone for you. And he's like, I really don't want any of that. So he hears about this dating place, dating service or elite dating company, right? He goes there. He's like, I'll just find someone to like sort of be my date for the next 3 days. And then he meets the owner, who is Day Richardson, and that's the end of the story, right? She does agree to go on a date on this 3-day wedding thing together, and sparks fly, but it is slow burn. It is a slow burn, which I did enjoy. Most of the time I don't really enjoy slow burns, but I understood because he was grieving, he's going through a lot of stuff, but it was written so well. There was a lot of communication. It wasn't a thing of like they wouldn't see each other for 3 weeks. They would see each other continuously, so the relationship kept on growing and evolving. So yeah, they get into the relationship like, is that 43%? Yeah, at 43%, something like that. So I love this book so much, and yeah, I think I'm gonna give 4.75 stars. Not 4.5 because I really did enjoy it, but 4.75 because he's very, very good with talking and answering questions and just being there, and he's a good man, Savannah, he's a good man. So yeah, those are all the books that I read for the past 3 months, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading through my vlogs now. I don't have to stress about doing this anymore, so I'm very happy about that. One more video that I have to film, and then I'm back to, I think I'm gonna take a nap after this, a really, really long nap. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time, or you'll see me next time. That is, we'll see each other. Bye.